A couple of WPC boards here for repair. First one is this dot matrix controller, or dot matrix driver board. Somebody had already replaced these caps here, I believe, or maybe they just cleaned them up. The board is good and clean. The high voltage section is not burned at all. Somebody had taken a shot at repairing it by replacing the RAM. Decent shot, that didn't get her done. This board presented with snow on the screen. It was rapidly moving left to right, blizzard-like, almost like the horizontal hold hadn't been set on an old CRT. And the problem ended up being this U4, which is a 74HC74, and it provides a serial clock pulse for the DMD itself. And without that pulse, it was just spraying dots across the screen. The other board is the sound card, and this came from the same client. And it had two problems. One is it didn't boot because the 6809 was dead in it, which I don't see very often. The client had already recapped the board and did a reasonable job at that. But then even after replacing the 6809, the audio was very low volume. And I don't see this very often, and I'm glad of it. But this, let's see if I can get it to focus. This MC 3340 right there had failed on it. It's a digital attenuator, and they're kind of hard to find these days. So I socketed that, as I always do, and I replaced the 3340, and we're back in business. You can see the display is working perfectly. I've got the sound turned down because I have some hearing problems. You can see that there's no problem with volume on this board any longer. So I thank the client for sending it. I'm going to get these back in the mail to him tomorrow.